champion. Okay. You need to walk like a champion.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois, for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Miguel, Cotto.
His adversary, with a record of 45 triumphs, 32 by way of knockout, and only 2 losses. Fighting out of Stockport, Ricky the Hitman Hatton.
Okay, guys. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Good job protecting himself. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Ricky Hatton was stunned right there. He really got tagged right there. He should get on that bike and start running around the ring. And banging away he goes. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Can Ricky Hatton find a way? He went down and now beating the count and looking to continue and survive.
Well, I think a lot of us wanted to find out what would happen when this moment came, if it did come. Right now, Hatton wants to find out too.
Miguel Cotto with a big right hand. Forceful hook by Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto's putting forth a great combination there. Hatton comes from a family of soccer players. In fact, his grandfather and his father were part of the Manchester City team, and Ricky himself was put down that path originally, Teddy, but things didn't pan out, and he stumbled across and was inspired by the sport of boxing, stumbling across the box. And all of a sudden, the tables turn. Miguel Cotto's rocked.
What's good for you is good for him.
Ricky Hatton's the target of a hook. Able to dismiss that body shot. Blocks that punch. Miguel Cotto's punch didn't come close. Count down the final moments of this round. And that's the end of round 1. Hatton's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
That's a good block by Ricky Hatton. Now that is fighting right there, and smart fighting, landing all 4 punches. To the head he goes with a left hand. Solid right by Miguel Cotto. Hatton's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. That knockdown earlier in this fight took a lot out of him, but he has not served himself well at all since then. He's still damaged. He looks worse than ever before, and I'm not quite sure how he's going to turn this thing. He is, look at that, perfectly executed combination. Ricky Hatton's down. He's going to have to beat the count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there? You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Ricky Hatton. Accurate hook. Nothing there on the punch by Miguel Cotto. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Ricky Hatton. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Zones in on that overhand right.
Keep moving.
Blocks that punch. Ricky Hatton's damaged right now, Teddy. That last round was really costly to him. He can't go on fighting like that.
No, not unless he goes back to one of those Star Trek episodes where you had Scotty. You remember Scotty used to beam you up? Well, right about now he's saying, Scotty, beam me the heck out of here. Otherwise, he better get his hands up and start fighting.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who is just not... Oh! How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hatton's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. A Hatton hook. Good job by Ricky Hatton to be steady on his feet and to get through. Unbelievable, just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
The ref is stopping this fight. Miguel Cotto's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Miguel Cotto.
I never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy.
So as I look at it, maybe not as surprising as everybody else is because he came out very dry, no sweat on him at all, and he got caught cold.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.